So I am setting off again, and I probably chose a really poor time to take a video because I'm crossing a really old bridge with uneven stone and it's still kind of dark outside. But oh, look at the view behind me. It's so pretty. I actually took a video here back in April when I was on the Portugués and walking this section. This was right when I thought I didn't have a place to stay, would have to walk like 40 kilometers, but it all worked out. This time I am walking almost 40 kilometers. I'm walking about 38 today, but I have a place reserved, so I'm not too worried. And oh, it's just really, really good to be walking again. Okay, I'm passing this really beautiful, just beautiful kind of cross. I'm gonna stop and take a photo and I'll come back with an update. Anyway, so it's really good to be walking again. Yesterday was actually a really great day, but it didn't really feel like a Camino day at first. It felt like really my first break in a way, taking a bus to Bayona, and then I walked a little bit backwards and found the sea glass beach, which was incredible. Oh, it just made my day. And then walking a little bit on the Camino, I walked again like 3 kilometers, had lunch, another 1.5 kilometers to my destination. So overall, I think I did about 15 kilometers, but it was very uneven, and the whole point was really to find that beach. So it wasn't really like a walking day. But then I met pilgrims in the Albergue, and 2 women from Germany were so kind, and they asked if I wanted to join them for dinner, and then they saw other pilgrims that they knew, and then I talked to a man who was also from the States and invited him along, and it was just this really nice evening, a nice group. I am walking a bigger day than everyone else. I probably won't see them again, but it just felt really special and like a nice way to start a new Camino and my last leg of this adventure. Yeah, here we go. So, okay, I am now in Ramalosa. We crossed that quiet, peaceful bridge into the busyness of the morning, but I am going to take the coastal variant from here 2 ways into Vigo. Last time I did the coastal variant and I really loved it, so we're gonna go that way, and I'll be back later with more of an update. For a stamp. So even though I walked this part before into Vigo along the coastal route just 4 months ago, I think I actually lost the path of the Camino. I was following green arrows and it was just taking me away from the coast and away from the coast. So, and I don't remember doing this last time. I think last time I just stayed on a fairly busy road, but I think that's the way the Camino wanted to go. And eventually it kind of joins up with some coastal walking. So I'm not turning around. I think I just went a little further off track. So I was kind of running more or less parallel to the busy road, but I was on some quieter tracks. But then I think the green arrows are emerging back with the main Camino route, and that goes a different way into Vigo. And I really want to stick to the coast because last time it just, I don't know, it's just a really pretty way in. So I am trying now to get back on track. All right, found a few yellow arrows. I'm back on track. We are down by a pretty beach, which is not really the day I wanted to add a kilometer or two of extra walking onto the stage, because I already had a really big stage, but it's okay. It's okay. I have all day. I have a reservation tonight. Feeling good. It'll just be a nice, good, long Camino stage. Well, the last time I walked into Vigo, I definitely missed an arrow, because I even saw kind of where I saw the arrow this time and turned off to stay right along the water for a while. Last time I was kind of just up over there, but walking along, you know, the busy city streets. This way, you know, this alternate coastal way into Vigo does follow the water as much as it can, and often is taking some more quieter paths. Although, as I say that, I'm looking up here and it looks like everything is blocked off. Okay, well, maybe I have to turn around. Well, yeah, that was funny, right? As I was talking about how beautiful this walk has been and how much it sticks to the water, I got stuck. So I can't go around. Looks like normally the path might go down here, but they're doing some work. So, all right, let's backtrack, go up by the road. I feel like I've been walking through Vigo for hours. Maybe it has been hours. This city never ends. Oh, I just want to get out. I'll be out soon, I think. It's a big city. Whew. Okay, this is like the first yellow arrow I have seen in ages. I've been using my GPS to make sure I'm on the right track to get out of the city. And I guess, I mean, generally you don't have to be on the path of the Camino to get out of the city. You just have to head in the right direction, but then eventually find your way. I don't know how anyone can do this without a GPS. There were just long stretches when I was on the Camino, at least according to the map that I have and the GPS, but I saw no yellow arrows. So now, though, that things are a little bit quieter and I'm moving into the suburbs, hopefully there will be more arrows and it'll be easier to navigate. Well, there were yellow arrows. I saw a whole bunch of them and I was following them. And then I stopped paying attention to my GPS and I wandered off of the Camino route. So now I'm not going to backtrack. I'm going to cut across, try to figure out where I can cross over a busy road to get back on track. But I'm in this little like park area and there are benches in the shade. I've been walking like forever. So I'm going to sit, I'm going to eat something, get my bearings, figure out how far I have to go. Oh, okay, time for a break. Pretty view out over the outskirts of Vigo. We are headed back the direction we kind of came from, but I think I'll be back on track soon-ish. I did it. There's the arrow, back on the Camino. This was all uphill. I climbed from way down there. But it's good to be back on track. So I just want to take a moment to note a couple of things. 3 things actually. The first is kind of sad one. But right above this arrow, there's a sticker for the Camino Ninja, and it says a man named Andy. I forget his last name, but he developed the app and has walked so many Camino routes, and it's an app that's so widely used by pilgrims. And he just passed away really just a few days ago. He was in Leon. He had been walking the Camino. It was just a sudden passing, so I think a lot of pilgrims are really sad, and also just, you know, acknowledging all the work and everything he gave to the Camino and to other pilgrims. So every time I see a sticker now when I'm walking, you know, and I've been seeing those stickers on previous Caminos all along this one, and now it just makes me all the more grateful for the work that he did. The second thing is these lines, the squiggly yellow and green. I think this is going to mark my route for a while. The Camino goes along with this. I can't remember what it's called now. But like this other path, another hiking path in this area. And then the third thing is, let's just cross real quick. This is just an area with some very nice views. So we can just look down. Oh, it's pretty incredible to see those clouds right over the water. And we can look back that way. So just some nice views here. I think, okay, my final point is that I have just, I think, kind of finished climbing up and out of the city. And when I check the stage that I'm doing now, it looks like the climbing was in the beginning of the 16-kilometer stage. So I think I've gotten off track a few times. Maybe I miscalculated how long the day is going to be, but I think we're in for a solid 40K day, maybe a little more than 40 kilometers. So we'll see when it's all said and done, but I still have quite a bit of walking, and it's about 2:30. So this is going to be a long day of walking. So somewhere when I was leaving Vigo, I passed the 100-kilometer point. And let's check this out. How much further to Santiago? Hard to see here, but 96.44 kilometers to go. I was walking really fast, but I saw this pretty sign. Then I saw this sign. Cafe, snacks, drinks. So I think I see a vending machine. Let's check it out. Out of service. Oh, and they even have Aquarius, which would have been so good. All right, maybe there'll be another vending machine. Here's hoping. Oh, what a pretty area. Oh, little waterfalls. Bar, coffee, 35 meters. I think I'm gonna skip it because I'm really not hungry or thirsty. I'm feeling pretty good, but good to know that's here because this is a long stretch without much of anything. But while we're stopping and taking a video, let's get a look. Oh, well, I can't really get the bridge too good because the house is in the way, but pretty nice. We are about 5 minutes away, almost there. I just checked and it looks like I've done a little more than 38 kilometers, maybe 39 total, so not too bad. That's about what I thought it would be, even with my missteps, so maybe it would have been a little bit less, but long day. It is, I don't know what time actually, 5 o'clock, a little before 5, I think. But overall, not bad. A long day of walking, but it wasn't too challenging. This last part was really flat and really pretty. So now I'm entering town, and yeah, my albergue is pretty close. So I'm gonna go find it.